G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jezza, and today I'm going to be redrawing your kids' art. We're using the hashtag #RedrawMyKidsArt, I think that's what it is. Basically, if you or your child is 11-ish and younger, and you post your art with that tag, then I may very well in a future video redraw you or your kids' art. Last time we did this, here are a couple of the pictures. The purple mantis, one of my favorites. And also before that, we had a few cool ones too, but the first round I did simpler, like colorless sketches, and then the second round I did sort of more comprehensive colored pictures, and I asked you guys in the last video which I should do in future videos. This was the poll, color or no. Look at that, 89% asked for full color pieces even if I draw less. So there you go, that's good. We're gonna start off today with a piece by Ryan. Now I have to give a massive shout out to this guy. I'll link to his Facebook in the description. He's a young guy with a lot of creativity and he's shared a lot of his art here, and I just thought it'd be really fun to recreate one of his pieces, but I love seeing young people being creative, and I love that he's really putting his work out there. So we have a creature here, what does that say? The Flufftalar. We gotta figure this out. Fluff. There's two F's. Fluffala. The Fluffala! Now, it's not colored in, so that's good. That gives me room to sort of figure out my own little interpretation of what the color scheme of this character might be. Fluffala. This is obviously a character that likes swinging from the trees. Let's give him a bit of a wide mouth and face here. I'm gonna make this character extra cartoony. I might make him like a little more Muppety. So he's got like a really wide mouth. I'm gonna expand the nose a little bit. Now it should be disclaimed again that I am not attempting to fix anyone's artwork. I think the artworks that are submitted through this tag are just amazing as they are, but I enjoy reinterpreting them, and I feel like, and I think that you guys feel like, it's sort of fun to see someone who's been illustrating and animating for decades? I'm 29. Does that count? Over a decade. To sort of reinterpret it with a little bit more of an experienced hand and just sort of see how it might be conveyed. But really, that being said, it's just about sharing our mutual love of the creative process and our ideas and enjoying each other's creativity. So time to move on to the line work for our Fluffala. I like that name. I'm gonna keep him nice and cute. I know he sort of had like sharp teeth, but I'm gonna blunt the teeth a bit and go more like little pokey nubs. Maybe that could be his nickname. His creature name is Fluffala, but people call him Pokey Nubs. Now, it's ready for a bit of color, but the thing is, because my reference doesn't have colors, I can go a little crazy if I want to. And I want to. I'm gonna test a few color bases, just see what works for me. Pink, oof, too much. Blue, not bad. Bit Cookie Monstery. Green, ugh, little goopy. Orange, little stale. Purple, not bad. Okay, that's not as Cookie Monster-ish. I think that's a pretty cool base color. So let's play with our secondary colors here. I'm feeling the blue. I'm feeling like the light blue. And then for the hands and stuff, yeah, that sort of works. There you go, so like a secondary pinky purple. I've made a terrible mistake. The feet are backwards. Yeah, it's a little better, and I'll do the same over here. Oh, I suck. I feel like that feels right. I think our Fluffala base colors are pretty set now. Now, to try and get through more pieces, I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle. I'm not gonna like do super refined color. I will do full color, but I'm just gonna like very much rough in the shading and just otherwise do flat colors just with the shading like this. And I think that'll mean we can get through hopefully a few more. With of course our first one of this video being our friendly little Fluffala. There we go. So that's my reinterpretation, but Ryan, your piece is awesome. Keep up the awesome creative work, and let's see what else we have to play with today. All right, so this one was sent in with the message on Twitter, I'm only 9, and I drew that and almost my birthday, so please, Jazza. Well, it is nearly your birthday, young man, and that is a very gnarly picture of death. You morbid child. I used to draw stuff like this all the time, so I'm gonna do a throwback and draw something like this right now. That almost looks like it would be like a logo or something, so I'm gonna logoify it. I can tell that my audience are very much like me, because a lot of the images sent in are like, you know, superheroes or death or like, you know, fight scenes and stuff. Like attracts like, I guess. You guys are all a bunch of goofy gumbos as well. I'm pretty happy with this. I think Death's head is a little too big though, so I'm just gonna bring this down, and then I think we're ready to move on to line work. Now, because when I saw this, I pictured something much more like an insignia or like a logo or something. I'm gonna go with a really sort of thick, edgy, sharp look. I got something in my eye. It's really annoying me. Ah, God damn it. That's not how you get things out of your eye. You don't just slap your eye. For some reason, I thought that would work. Didn't work. No, that didn't work either. Oh, now I just have water in my eye. Now it just looks like I've been crying because I'm drawing death and I feel sad. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Do I know the anatomy of a hand bone? No, but I can make it up. The finger bones connect to the other finger bone. The hand bone's connected to the other finger bone. Is that how that's supposed to go? I don't know. What do you think this is? An education channel? Ha! I could probably just hand select. Hand select? Because it's a hand. And I'm selecting Never mind. There we go. Perfect. I am pretty wrapped with that representation, but of course it comes from a source of awesome inspiration. Really love your submission there. This was really fun to do, and hey, if I was a skateboardy dude, I would put either of those on the bottom of my skateboard. Because that's what cool kids do, right? They ride skateboards. Do they still do that? What do cool kids do now? Is it segways? Do cool kids ride segways? I would stamp either of those bad boys on the bottom of my Segway. Okay, very gorgeous entry by Connor's daughter, who drew a vampire girl, and I would love to do a redepiction of your vampire girl. We've got a few details here that we can follow. First, we need to inspect this image and sort of see what we have to work with here. There is a dog, so I think that should be somewhere in the piece, obviously. She looks sort of like a high school student, so maybe we'll sort of do the teenagery age. Don't know why, but she's got her hands on her hips, because I feel like that's conveying attitude. The fashion is a core part of this because we have a layered skirt. The hair of the girl is gently hanging over this left shoulder. It's flipped. Her left shoulder. I feel like we're getting the attitude, the rude dude attitude across. God, I'm such a dad. And this is a proper vampire. None of that Twilight bulldust. I'm gonna go for like elegant thin lines for this if I can. Looks like a bit like a Bratz character. You know those Bratz dolls? Bratz with a Z. I'm alright with that. I think it stylistically suits. There's a red dot there. Was that blood? Maybe it's a brand of clothing that she rocks or invented. I don't know. But it's a brand of clothing where the logo of the clothes is a red blood drop. Or, even better, maybe it's the insignia for the high school she goes to. And this is all set in a high school where the people are vampires. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. Vampire High. Yeah? Oh man, I am gonna sell this TV series idea. It was my idea all along. And because you submitted with my hashtag, I own the intellectual property. You forgot to read the terms and conditions, didn't you? Alright, that's pretty cool. Pretty happy with that, except it's missing one of these. What is it? Maybe it's like a wolf puppy. It's gonna be a cute little puppy wolf. What I'm drawing right now looks like Doge. Is it Doge or Doge? I think it's Doge. I want him to be like sitting down with like his feet are forward. He's got like flappy feet. He's like scooching his bum. And how do I make him look like a wolf? Like, they're just like hairier? I don't know. Is that Wolfie? That's Wolfie. His name is Wolfie, by the way. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, he does look wolfy. I'm pretty happy with that. He definitely looks like he's got a bit of wolf in him. That's what we want. Slowly come together. A few details in the face. What color are her eyes? I feel like we could go vampire-y and just go something a little different because it's sort of hard to tell in the original. So if we go like a yellow. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. And then we have the wolf, which seems to be brown, but I feel like a wolfy color is maybe more like a gray. So I'm gonna go with like maybe a mix of both. Let's do a base of a warm gray. I think that's a good wolf color, and then we'll just get a bit of a brown and we'll just put patches in, shall we? Let's give them a collar. I think it's only fitting that it's red. And just like that, there we go. I feel like stylistically, these characters seem to sort of fit in like an animation like world. It's an animated cartoon. So I'm just gonna actually just add a thicker outline around the characters. Just hit stroke and just make it nice and thick, just like that. And I feel like they're ready for television. They're ready to star in Vampire High, starring, I don't know who this character's name is, Vicky? Is that a good vampire girl character name? And Wolfie, Vicky and Wolfie. Perfect. I'm really happy with the result. I reckon they look really fun. And I really love the source material. Really awesome art entry. Thank you so much for sending it in. I think we did a great job on those. Go team! Yay us! High five over the internet. Moving on. All right, lucky last, we have this piece, which is of a character called Quick Charge. And by the way, the superhero name, Quick Charge, is really cool. Like, that is a legit, like, epic superhero name. Quick Charge! All right, let's get our constructions going. We've done very cartoony pieces so far, so I'm gonna go much more comic book with this one. He's got the superhero power stance. He's ready to fight. So now is where I start to incorporate elements of the original costume design. Now, the supercharged lightning bolt goes over the torso like this, and I think somehow must be incorporated into the armor. So let me try and figure this out. This is actually a really cool outfit design. I feel like a bulk of the armor look can be that sort of like the Cable X-Men look. You know, you get the metallic bands. I'm really loving how this is looking so far. He's got that cool rough hair, maybe from like an electric shock or something. It's wild because Quick Charge cannot be tamed. I feel like my version looks a little plain. I'm just gonna tweak the hair. I think that sort of works. So he's got some hair hanging in front of his face, and then most of it's sort of pushed back. He's got a bit of the electric shock look and a bit of the super speed look. And then the other thing was the direction of these lines down the arms. So we've got these shoulder pads. I feel like we could have that follow down the arm. I'm liking the direction this is going in. I'm gonna do the armor plates first, and then I'll do the more organic looking areas after. So for this bit, I'll do a little bit of the layered sort of, what do you call it, like metal bandana. What do you reckon of me accent? Is that alright? I'm tired, can you tell? We need an insignia, so let's do that here. Now I know I flipped the original image, so technically the insignia should be like that, but I think I might keep it having been drawn in this direction, because then it looks like an S for supercharged. Wait, is it supercharged? What was his name again? Quick Charge. I'm an idiot. It's not supercharged, it's Quick Charge. So that doesn't work. But if I flip it, I could do a circle in here, and then it could sort of look like a Q for Quick Charge. I mean, that sort of works. Sort of like a Q for Quick Charge. Sort of like the, I don't know, shape of a plug. And I think we're ready for color. Boom, there you go. Now fill in some of the core armor areas. That looks pretty cool. It's coming together. So just as like the flat colors coming together, this is looking really cool. Okay, there are the flat colors. So for the shading, I'm gonna do something different and shade in blue to get sort of that electric look. All right, so I've got some basic shading in. I'm gonna start to fancify things a bit. I'm gonna double layer this and do some color burn. Bring down the multiply layer, try and find a cool balance where the color mix is right. And I'm gonna do another layer, this time set to screen, and I'm just gonna go around the edges and this side of the character just to give them a highlight. I'm getting really carried away with this one, but it's really fun sort of seeing it evolve. All right, so there's some basic colors in. Maybe touch that up a little. And in the original design, we have these blue colors that are a bit richer flowing down the arms. So I'm just gonna fill in some areas of the armor and arms, just like this. Doesn't have to be super fancy. And then last but not least, we have a few areas of the character that are glowing. So I'm just gonna grab that. And there you go. That is my Quick Charge what's the word? My brain is not working. Interpretation. That's the word I was thinking of. I really love the way that this has turned. Oh, wait. Ha! Perfect. I've done nothing but follow the original designs in all of these artworks, and they're just so fun. Such cool designs that you guys have sent in, and it's just been a lot of fun going through them and interpreting them in my own style. I hope you guys enjoy the results. Thank you so much for submitting them, and of course for watching this video. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and if you want to submit your art to a future Redraw My Kids Art, use that hashtag that I mentioned. It's in the description. I check them on Twitter, so that's where I recommend you send them in, because that's where I'll see them and potentially put one in a future video. Otherwise, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.